Dr. Sadao Hoki's house was on the Japanese coast, where he had often played. His father felt infinite pains upon his only son. He was a true patriot, nationalist. He sent Sadao to America to learn about surgery at 22. He became a famous surgeon and scientist. As the old general of Japan might need an operation at any time, he remained in Japan. He met Hana in America at a professor's house. They later married in Japan. One night, they were standing at the veranda, when a man came out of the sea and fell. He was injured very seriously. They found he was an American prisoner. Due to Iraq, a gun wound at right of his lower back had been reopened. As a surgeon, he had the duty to save his life. But as a patriot, he couldn't save his enemy. He packed the bleeding wound with sea moss. Finally, they both decided to keep him in the house and cure him, and then send him to the police. They lifted him to an empty room. Hana didn't want Sadao to clean him. She told Yumi, their maid servant. Yumi disagreed to wash a white man. The old gardener said that his master should not cure their enemy, lest the gun and the sea will take revenge on him. She herself washed the man's upper body, but couldn't dare to turn him over. Sadao had decided to operate. Anxious of the fine floor covering, she went out to bring strips of matting. But when she returned, the blood had already spilled. Sadao tells her to give the white man the anesthetic, if he needs it. The bullet was still there. Hana fainted. She had never seen an operation before. She went out to vomit. Finally, the bullet was out. Then he thrust a hypodermic into the patient's left arm. On third day after operation, Sadao saw him sitting up. He asked Sadao if they'll hand him to the police. Yumi told Hana that they couldn't stay with them if they hide a white man. One morning, the servants talked. The gardener said that Sadao knew what he should do. The cook said that Sadao was proud of his skill to save life. Yumi said they should think about the children. The white man told Hana his name, Tom. On the seventh day, two things happened. The servants left. A messenger in a social uniform came. Both thought that the servants had told the police about the secret. But actually, he had come to call him, as the general was in pain. When he went to the general, he told him that they were hiding a prisoner. The general said that he'll send his assassins to kill the man, and take his body at night. When Sadao came to see Tom, he was out of bed. He scolds him. He waited 3 days for the assassins to come and kill Tom. But he was in the bed every day. Sadao thinks to put his boat on shore with clothing, so that the prisoner go to an island and live there until a Korean boat pass. In the evening, he dragged the boat, put food, water, and 2 quilts in it. The prisoner was now dressed in Japanese clothes. He had a flashlight. He left. Sadao tells the general that the man had escaped. The general said that he forgot to send the assassins. He asks Sadao to keep this a secret. That night, there was no prick of flashlight. Means the man was gone with the Korean boat. Standing on the veranda, he thought about all the white faces he had met. Subscribe for more videos.